Welcome back, everyone, to Academy 180, where we talk about short little lessons just for a little bit extra knowledge in a nice, concise 3 minutes. Today, we're talking about the hidden boombox of the great apes, which, of course, is the laryngeal air sacs. Laryngeal air sacs are just these skin sacs that lie in front of the trachea, made up of epithelial tissue, similar to just kind of your skin or the inside of your mouth. They are able to inflate and deflate with breaths. And probably the weirdest thing about them is they're actually found in all great apes except humans. So that's gorillas, orangutans, or chimpanzees. All of them have these common features. Not something we normally think of, just a little bizarre piece of anatomy. Here we can compare the anatomy on the left and right of humans and gorillas. As you can see, lots of similarities. You got the trachea going down with the protective cartilage, and then really the hyoid is where you see that big difference. In humans, our hyoids are nice and thick, while in gorillas, they're a lot thinner. The reason for them being so much thinner actually is to make room for those air sacs. Here you can see they come down and they extend into that upper chest. Here's a little bit kind of where it sits in the gorillas. As you can see, it extends to that upper chest. Now, how do they work? That's a great question. They kind of work opposite of what you would think at first. They inflate with exhalation and deflate with inhalation. So they kind of work opposite of your lungs. But if you think about it, it kind of makes sense. As those lungs inflate, it puts pressure on the air sacs and pushes the air out. And while those lungs deflate, it kind of creates a negative pressure, which pulls air into the air sacs. They are able to remain inflated between breaths, kind of like bagpipes. And the big thing is how much they vary between species and sexes, with orangutans holding upwards of 6 liters, which is like the size of their lungs, and males generally are a little larger than females. Now, the reasoning for the air sacs is debated, and there are several theories. There's the size and intimidation, which is kind of here we can see on the right, the gorilla's trying to look nice and big, and he beats his chest kind of like drums where the air really exacerbates it. There's also breathing support, which is that they kind of help catch the extra air if they breathe a little too quickly or exercising. But then my favorite is the vocalization, which is the air sacs improve resonance when they fill with air. It is an interesting little tidbit of kind of just correlation, not always causation, is that orangutans have the largest sacs, but also they have the furthest call distances they have to communicate with one another. Just kind of an interesting, take your pick on what your favorite is out of the theories. That is it for today. Your homework is going to be major anatomy of the throat. Just take a quick Google of kind of human anatomy of the throat. Take a look at the trachea, the larynx, and just kind of familiarize yourself with it. Well, that's it. Hope you enjoyed our quick lesson. I'll see you guys next time.